be Health Markets. Health Markets, located at 442 North Main Street here in Clinton. Linda and Leslie are ready to help you with all your insurance needs. Health Markets, that is your password. Trading Time, you got our password?
Yes, sir, David. It's Health Market.
But it is. How you doing there, Pat?
I'm doing very well, David. Hope you are, too.
I'm doing well. I am.
Been a beautiful day, hasn't it?
But I'm going to tell you what, it don't get no better than this, does it?
No, it can stay like this the rest of summer as far as I'm concerned.
It suit me fine.
There was a gentleman on there last week. He had one of them, it's called a Selkie.
Mm-hmm.
It's you hook behind a stand-up riding mower. And if he's listening or anybody happens to know who he is, my son is looking for that.
Okay.
And then I've got a friend that's looking for a front-tine rototiller, if anyone out there happens to have one at all for sale. And then another friend of mine's got a real heavy-duty, it's a wheelchair lift. It goes in a full-size van. And then I've got the 275-gallon plastic totes, which has the aluminum cage built around them. And also have the metal and the plastic 55-gallon barrels. Two real heavy-duty 12-volt electric coloring motors. One's a hand control, the other's a foot control. And then also I've got the 4-foot and 8-foot LED lights. These lights are brand new in the box. Sure appreciate Trading Time. WYSH Radio. Appreciate you, David. Hope we have a nice afternoon. My number is 865-406-5684.
All right, 865-406-5684.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
We'll see you later. All righty, that's Pat's number, 865-406-5684. And our number here is 457-1380. I'm sure you're familiar with that number. It's been around a long time, ain't it? Since 1960. It's been a few years for sure. Our toll-free number won't cost you anything, no matter where you're at. To use that number is 877-711-4005. WYSH. That is who we are, and you can find us on 1380. Or you can find us on FM 101.1 or 99.5. Now, Danny always does that. He's good at that. And we're supposed to, because the FCC wants you to do that every once in a while. And I don't think I've done it in a while. So there you go, FCC. I've done it the way you're supposed to today. All righty. Give us a call. We'll get you right on the radio here.
Hi, I'm Ray Varner at Ray Varner Ford in Clinton. Let us help take you outdoors, off-road, and onto new places. Create your own experience in this new 2022 Ford Edge all-wheel drive black appearance package, $36,745. A new 2022 Ford Explorer XLT four-wheel drive remote start, $46,120. Take a ride in this new 2022 Ford F-150 4x4 XLT Super Crew with tow package, $59,990. At Ray Varner Ford, we provide quality pre-owned vehicles like this 2019 Ford Flex Limited, low miles, $38,596. 2020 Ford Expedition Platinum 4x4, $68,880. And at Ray Varner Ford, we guarantee no add-on stickers. Need your car serviced? Visit our Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center today for all your car maintenance needs. Local you trust, new and pre-owned vehicles you can afford. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton, I-75 exit 122, or shop us online at rayvarnerford.com. Stock number T7068, T7064, T7067 with approved credit, price after Ford factory rebate.
Holly Gamble Funeral Home in Clinton and Lake City is a full-service funeral home dedicated to helping families deal with the loss of a loved one. Holly Gamble Funeral Home has licensed embalmers, funeral directors, and pre-fund insurance salesmen on staff. Plus, we also own and operate Grandview Memorial Gardens, so families needing a gravesite don't have to go from place to place to find their loved one's final resting spot. Holly Gamble Funeral Home in Clinton and Lake City since 1925.
Alrighty, Holly Gamble Funeral Home. And this is somebody else that's been around Clinton for a long time. And did you know that John Gamble used to drive an ambulance? He sure did. That was back in the days when the funeral homes had the ambulances before the county took the ambulance business over. The funeral homes had an ambulance. Back in those days, there wasn't any training or anything like that. The thing that they used most was speed. They just throw you in the back of that ambulance and pedal to the metal in them big old Cadillac ambulances. And I know Quack Nelson, he came over one time, was talking to us. He was working for the city police force at that time. I know everybody here in Clinton knows Quack Nelson. Well, Quack, he used to drive the ambulance for Martin Funeral Home. And he come over there and he told us, he said, I'm the fastest ambulance driver around. He said, I drove from right here in Clinton to St. Mary's Hospital in 9 minutes flat. And I just had to put the patient back on the cot 2 times the whole time. And I don't doubt that a bit. That's actually what happened is if they didn't have somebody around there that would ride with the patient, you put the patient back there and strap them down, and they was back in the back of that ambulance by themselves. They didn't even have first aid training or anything back in those times. They might have had a few rags where they'd tore them off or something, to stop bleeding a little bit. But outside of that, they didn't have any kind of equipment of any kind. There was absolutely nothing. It was just a driver and somebody help load them up if they was out on a car wreck. And they'd take off to the hospital and somebody help unload them there. So it's come a long ways. Now those ambulances are actually little miniature emergency rooms. They've got all kinds of stuff on there, and not only do they have it on there, they know how to use it too. They've got, it's the same thing as an emergency room. They got just about anything that you'd need other than being able to operate on somebody. And that's what basic trauma life care is. It's getting you to somewhere where advanced life care, and the advanced part is most of the time operating on you, because outside of that, pretty much when you first go in the ER, you get the same thing that you got in the back of that ambulance. So I'm real proud of those guys. They really do good, and it's been that way for years. We had, even back when I worked on the ambulance back in the 80s, that we'd started getting paramedics on the trucks then. I was a paramedic. Danny was a paramedic. And we had, back in that, when I first come to work, we just had 3 paramedics in Anderson County. But by the time I left, I think there was about 16 by that time. Trading time, you got a password?
Yeah, I need some health care.
Well, we'll fix you right up, buddy.
Yeah. I've got a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know if I can afford any more.
I heard that, buddy.
I can't afford to die.
You just, you have to go down and talk to John about that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I could probably set up a credit line while I'm still alive.
Yeah, that'd be the thing to do. The funeral homes, they used to have a little insurance policy that you could buy, and of course, it didn't cost much to bury you back in them days anyway, but it's a little bit different.
Well, I tell you what, it costs you arm and leg now to bury you.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive.
I think the last time I had to pay, it was $1,250.
Yeah, well.
Open and close.
Well, yeah, probably. I think I'd say that probably the least expensive casket now is about $4,000 for a casket, and then you got all the other stuff added to it,
That wouldn't count the casket or the funeral or anything.
Right.
It's about $10,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they run anywhere between 8,000 and 10,000. That's just a common everyday funeral, and then if you want to pay more for a casket,
I guess they felt sorry for us. They let us pay on time.
Yeah, well, a lot of people do that. They have to. And I know John's been awful good to people. I know.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, they're good people down there.
They're good people. John's a good guy.
They'll work with you. Well, they did with me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
When you need a little help, they help. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, I made it through the day. I went over to we're in Alcoa, and we fixed the unit, and we came back. We went over yesterday and said, "Oh no, we didn't bring enough stuff." So we just went by my buddy's mom's house and just visited yesterday, and we went back after today, and we had 2 sniffers on it, and we finally found a high pressure valve with a cap off. It was barely leaking. That's the only thing we could find that was leaking, and that thing was empty. Not unless somebody stole it out of it,
Maybe that's what.
Maybe the gas out of it. But I took that thing apart and put them sniffers all over it. And things are funny. I could find somebody with one of them things.
Yeah, I guess you could, couldn't you?
Yeah. If you got any of that Freon on you, I can find you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had fun today anyway. We got her done. He's cooling now.
Well, good. That's
we tried that new gas, the replacement of that R22.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that R22s went up for about $1,600 for a 25-pound jug.
Wow.
Yeah. And we got a jug that you can replace that stuff with. You have to vacuum it all out and replace it with this other. And we got that jug given to us because the knob that you cut it on with was broke off, and nobody wanted to fool with it. And that guy gave us a whole jug of that stuff. It was about $500 worth.
My goodness.
Yeah.
You made out good with that then, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, last night I got my Gucci's on, and I went and drilled me a little hole, and I stuck my ease out in it, and I turned it, and gas came out. Yeah. So that's good to make free money.
Yeah, buddy. That's the best way to make it, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, we can save up enough to get another jug.
There you go.
But we was trying that new stuff out anyway. Seemed to work all right. And it's a whole lot better than paying $1,500.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather pay $5 than $15.
I believe so. Absolutely.
But anyway, I just want to get on here and rattle off for a minute.
All right.
And let you know I'm still kicking.
All right, Jason.
We'll see, buddy. Right. I hope everybody has a good Tickle Me Tuesday.
There you go. Tickle Me Tuesday. That's what it is.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, buddy. We'll see you later.
All righty.
Bye. All righty. Your password tonight is Health Markets. That is Linda and Leslie, and they're located right here in Clinton. Their phone number, if you need to, they'll give you a free quote. They'll even come to your house if you want them to. They'll come out to your house and sit down and talk to you. Or you can go into their office, whichever one is best for you. Their phone number is 865-679-3050. 679-3050. Trading time, you got a password?
Health Market.
That's it. Go right ahead.
Hey, if the scrap metal man's listening, I want him to give me a call at 865-660-3975.
Okay, and I'll try to mention that again sometime later in the show, too. And
okay, thank you.
All right, you are welcome. And that number is 865-660-3975. All righty. All right, we had some other lines flashing there, so call me back, 457-1380. Trading time, you got a password?
Health Markets.
That's it. Go right ahead.
I'm calling. I don't have anything to sell. Have you seen John's Hearst/ambulance, the 27 Buick?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, isn't that something?
Yeah, we built that over in South Clinton at Cool Colors.
Oh, did you really?
The heater is a grid in the floor that comes off the muffler.
Yeah.
You get heat back.
Yeah, he showed me that. He showed me how that heater worked on that thing. Isn't that something?
Yeah. It's the weirdest thing I ever seen. It's got the siren, the whole 9 yards.
I know it, but that's a beautiful piece of work, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
A lot of work, but
yeah.
They had the market cornered back in the day, didn't they?
They did. Let me tell you.
If they didn't get you to the hospital in time, they had you for business for elsewhere.
That's exactly right.
Anyway, David, I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you're not bothering me. I'm glad you called.
All righty, Dave. You have a great afternoon.
All right. You too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Trading time. You got our password?
Market.
Health market.
Hey, Dan. Yeah. How you doing, Dan?
I am doing good. You doing all right?
No, I'm not. I need somebody to come over here and see if there's any way they can fix my steps out front. I was going to measure from one end to the other and try to go buy me some boards and just lay on top of them, nail them, but I can't do it. I think I had a light stroke on my left side. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, what's your phone number? Maybe somebody can come by there and take a look at it.
1-865-367-0242.
Okay, let me make sure I heard you right. 865, is it 367?
367 0242.
Okay, I've got it. 367-0242.
Okay, thank you, Dan.
Well, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
And God go with you.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
Well, hopefully somebody's listening that can do that. Give this lady a call and go out there and see if you can help her with her steps and get it to where she can get in and out of her house. 865-367-0242. 865-367-0242. And, that ambulance that the fellow's talking about that John's got down there, man, I tell you what, that is something else. And it's, they done a beautiful job restoring that. It looks like it just drove off the showroom floor. Trading time, you got our password?
Health market.
Health markets is right. Go right ahead.
How are you today, David?
I am doing well. How about yourself?
I'm enjoying the sunshine.
I'm telling you, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's better than what we've had for the past few days, cloudy and damp and cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've enjoyed today. Today's been a beautiful day.
Yes, it has. David, I've got a brand new, never been used, 21-inch Power Smart mower with bagger. It's a push mower. My mother had purchased it. Somebody had talked her into buying it. She didn't need it. She's got a ride mower here that I use, and it ain't got enough push mower stuff to need it. It's brand new.
Right.
It was $229, and asking $140 or best offer for it. And I've got a really nice set of power-built right-handed golf clubs with a hard leather bag. It's got some really nice extra clubs in it, too. Asking $100 the best offer. And that'd be it for today, David.
All righty. What's your phone number?
It's 865-313-8731.
865.
My name's Paul.
Paul? Okay. All right, Paul. It's 865-313-8731.
31.
Okay. 8731.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, you got you covered then.
Thank you, David, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
You too, buddy. You take care.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. Trading time. You got our password?
It's market something.
Yeah, health markets. That's what it is.
Thank you. I hadn't heard anybody else about Danny.
Oh, Danny?
Yeah.
He's just not feeling good today, and I came in to do his show for him tonight. But he's okay. He'll be back. He's just not feeling real good today.
Oh, okay.
A little bit under the weather.
Huh?
A little bit under the weather.
I'm glad to say. I thought you said yesterday he had a heart attack.
Well, Danny Hutchins did. That's a different one. Yeah, that's a different Danny. Now, my Danny, the guy that's on here, he had a heart attack about a year ago. But he's getting over that one. He's doing pretty well now.
Oh, I'm glad I called him because I misunderstood. I thought it was your son.
No, it was Danny Hutchins. Danny Hutchins was the keyboard player for Charlie Pride.
Oh, I see.
He's a local guy. He lives down in Oak Ridge.
Yeah, I've heard you tell about that.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Have a good evening.
All right, you too. Thanks for calling.
Yes.
Bye-bye. All righty, Health Markets, that is your password. They're located at 442 North Main Street in Clinton. And what that fellow said a minute ago about the funeral homes and running the ambulance, well, that was absolutely the truth. Of course, now this has been a long time ago. It's a different day and age now, and they don't do that now. They're not even in the ambulance business, and they don't have to rely on stuff like that. But what the deal was, when the reason they started in the ambulance business was to be able to get customers. That was what it was about. And especially if there was a death, and if there was a couple of ambulance services in a town, whoever could get out there first and get that body, well, that was who got the money. And that was what it was all about to start off with. It was not public service. It wasn't anything like that. And it wasn't, for the good of the county. It was for the good of the company. They was out. And as a matter of fact, back in the 20s, I had a fellow tell me one time, and he knew because he had worked for one of the funeral homes here in town. But he said if there was a bad wreck and maybe there was a fatality that somebody killed and you had several people hurt, whichever ambulance got there first would pick that body up and take it back to the funeral home and then come back and get the people that was hurt and take them to the hospital. They didn't even charge anything. Even back in my day, the ambulances only charged $5 or $6 to take somebody from Clinton, or I guess probably anywhere, but from Clinton to St. Mary's Hospital or Fort Sanders, it's about $5 is what they charged. And you'd have a heart attack if I told you what they are now. I won't do that because you might need an ambulance, but I guarantee you it ain't no $5. Trading time. You got a password?
I believe you said Health Market or something like that.
Yeah, that's it. Health Markets. You're right.
Okay. This is Kyle. And the lady that called in needing the stats, I gave her a call. I'm going to go out there and see if I can get that taken care of.
Okay, good deal.
But I wanted to tell everyone, whoever's listening, if anyone else needs anything done like that, fixing handyman work, remodeling, pretty much you name it. You can ask Jay. I can do just about all of it. Plus, I also do lawn care. I'm looking for more yards to mow in the Clinton area and the Oak Ridge area. Let's see. And I do tree work. All types of stuff outside and inside. My phone number is 865-200-6841.
All right, that's 865-200-6841.
Yeah, 200.
Right, 200. All righty. Well,
okay.
Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, Jay's always bragging on you how good a job you do. All right, buddy, you take care. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Yeah, he does a lot of work for Jay, and Jay's been very happy with his work. So if you need somebody to do, and he can do anything. It's like he said, he can do pretty much anything. Jack of all trades. 865-200-6841, and his name's Kyle.
As a
homeowner, I'm always looking for peace of mind, especially when I have a costly, unplanned expense, like a cooling system repair or replacement. That's when I turn to the eScore Quality Contractor Network. They're the pros who've been specially trained and approved by TVA and your local power company. The quality contractors are licensed and insured, so you can be assured the job will be done right and inspected for free. Contact your local power company or visit energyright.com to learn more.
Start preparing for spring at Hammer Stores. Every week there are new shipments of ladies' famous label sportwear and men's branded clothing. Ladies and girls' lovely boutique fashions are 25% off Hammer's regular and low-mark prices. Check out the new arrivals for spring from Simply Southern and our largest selection ever of comfort color tees and sweatshirts. We have just received truckloads of short-sleeve printed tees from several famous makers that could outfit the entire family for the coming warmer months. Enjoy hot deals on men's shirts and pants from famous makers like Wrangler, Worldwide, Sportman, Columbia, Magellan, Tommy Bahama, Southern Marsh, and many, many more. Continue your spring cleaning and save now on a truckload sale of throw rugs and area rugs. The spring silk flowers are in. Either make your own arrangements from stems and bushes from Hammer's beautiful assortments or purchase an arrangement made by our staff. Also, visit Hammer's Facebook and Instagram for daily deals. Yes, spring has sprung at Hammer's. Clinton, Sevierville, Wartburg, Halls, and Newcastle.
If you haven't been to Hammers, you should see us now.
Every Monday through Friday on AM 1380 WYSH, we give you the opportunity to call in, ask questions, make comments, and find out the answers to life's little problems on Ask Your Neighbor.
I just want to say thank God for a redneck hillbilly with a volunteer spirit and enough guts to stand up and tell these Hollywood jerks to get out of it.
Ask Your Neighbor, immediately following the 10 a.m. local information news.
Okay, why don't they take these people that's on death row, the people up there that like to kill, take them people over there and let them fight.
If you have a question, if you have a problem, or if you simply want to sound off with a comment.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. This is the flower lady. I've still got some of those yellow and red, the old-fashioned, the true flowers.
WYSH, good morning. Welcome to Ask Your Neighbor.
I talked about that mayapple root. I've seen lots of it. It's big old leaves on it. Goes to the woods.
Ask Your Neighbor, 10:05 a.m., Monday through Friday on AM 1380 WYSH.
Alrighty, and that is the fact. It is on every week, every weekday. And, of course, Saturday mornings, Jay does trading time from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Trading time's been around a long time. It's been here since 1960 when the radio they first started this station. That was one of the first programs that they had was trading time. Trading time. You got a password?
David's Health Market.
It is. How you doing, old man?
Buddy, I've been working cutting grass today.
Oh, my goodness. You're wore out by now, then.
Weed eating and cutting grass, believe it or not. Oh, yeah. And, and we're talking about a market, which is a different market here, a health market, but that country produce, David, has got the best strawberries out there. They're Tennessee strawberries.
Yeah, how about that?
And I was out there today, and I seen them there, you know. And,
yeah.
Oh, boy, they were really good there.
Good
so I
stuff.
got me some, actually. They told me they was Tennessee strawberries now, and I ain't talking about, well, I'm just saying they're Tennessee strawberries is the best.
Well, I agree with you on that now.
Yeah, and that's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to badmouth the other ones, but I'm just saying Tennessee's strawberries are the best.
There you go.
I mean, the juice will run down your beard, buddy. But anyway, I just hang it in, you know. That's about all we can do, just one day at a time.
One day at a time. Put one foot in front of the other.
Jason had it going, didn't he?
Oh, I'm telling you, he did, didn't he? Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
sounded like he was drinking that jug.
I'm telling you. He may have been.
He kept talking about the jugs. You know?
I know. I don't know if it's one of them jugs.
Oh, boy, Jason's a pistol. I love him to death.
I know it. He's a good guy.
Yeah, number one. Number one. Yes, sir.
But he's a mess, ain't he?
Yeah. And, but, boy, I tell you what, I'm going to say this. I ain't going to talk much so somebody else can get on. But, them back in the days, about them hearses and that.
Yeah.
You talking about going all out.
Oh, yeah.
To make something beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back in them days.
Boy, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, they did. You're right.
And I like that, what you said there. It was almost like a record service, first come, first serve, wasn't it, there on them going to the wrecks and stuff,
Yeah, that's
the way you was talking there, David.
Well, that was where the money was at, to get bodies. There wasn't no money in hauling people,
Yeah. Get there first and get them,
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah. What about that? Yeah. I remember when my mother was buried, I went from Atlanta up to Harlan, Kentucky up there, and we got up there, and back then they wasn't no backhoes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Backhoes was shovel and picks and mattocks, there.
Right.
But when I got up there, you didn't have to go bag people there to help the graves and stuff like that. No. There was like 10 people turned out up there at that graveyard. We had to walk way up a mountain too there,
Yeah.
And,
people would help.
Got in there and did it and was proud of it. Proud to help.
Proud to help. That's right. People back then would help one another. Neighbors helped one another.
Oh boy, did they? Yeah, they sure did. Okay, I'm gonna run my old Plymouth on there. My 40. Well, I've got a set of 49 Plymouth fender skirts. If somebody wants to make a nice set for a rat rod, and as a matter of fact, I've got a set on my 51 Plymouth. It's very similar, but the 49 Plymouth skirts are a little bit bigger, and I take $50 for them. And then I got my 47 Plymouth coupe, if anybody's interested in something like that. And my phone number, David, is 865-435-6855.
All right, 865-435-6855.
Yes, sir.
Bunch of fives in that. That's an easy number to remember, too, do you know?
Well, I can remember it because I've had it since 1972. I've been threatening shutting it down and getting this other thing, but I don't want to go through all that, and most of my friends know it and everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can keep your number even if you want to get another phone. You can keep
I think it does. Somebody told me it take about 8 days for them to switch it over or something, they said there. But
I don't think it does no more. I think you can do it. I think you can do it right then. My sister, and she's got the old number she had, 457-7566. They've had that number. My daddy had that number.
Oh, okay.
And I think he got it back in the late 60s.
And it's on her cell phone now?
Yeah, it's on her cell phone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sure is. Yeah, she had that landline took out a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just used to picking it up.
Oh, I know it.
And I very seldom ever use my cell phone. It's for call a rollback if I'm out.
I heard that.
Yeah. All right, David. Have a good one, sir.
All right, Bob. We'll see you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I think you can keep it. Well, I know you can keep your home phone number now, your landline, if you want to switch it over to, get a cell phone. And keep your old number. Like I said, my sister's got the same one that my daddy had, and I think back whenever they started getting rotary dial phones is when that number come out. Because before that, if you remember, the numbers was different. The first phone that we had, the phone number was 844M, and you didn't dial nothing. You picked the phone up, and a telephone operator came on, and they asked you who you wanted to call, and you told them. And then a little bit later on in that, it got the rotary dial come out. You could do that. And then later, the touch tone, like we've got now, like it's on the phone now, that came out. But before, and I'm sure most of you remember that, well, you old people like me, you can remember when we had a rotary dial on your phone. That was the second thing. The first one, you just picked it up and the operator dialed your number for you. My goodness, that goes back a long ways. And, I was talking about how long WYSH had been here. 1960, they said, way into business. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's only 3 people that's still alive that had anything to do with WYSH back in those early days. Don Bird passed away just the other day. He played steel guitar for Jim Fagan. And we had a program here where Jim did back in the early days in 1960, late part of 1960, early part of 1961. So Don would have been associated with WYSH back in those days. The only other two people that I'm aware of that is still alive is David West, Estel Cloud, and myself. If there's anybody else that, is associated with WYSH back in those days, I don't know who it was. I think it's just those three. Estel Cloud, he still lives over in South Clinton. I bet old Estel's listening to us right now. He was the chief engineer, and he was a disc jockey, and just a little bit of everything when they first started, because when they first started, it wasn't nobody but him and Jim Starr was the only employees that there was. Trading Time, you got our password?
Health Market?
Health Markets, that's it. Go right ahead.
Yes, I'm looking for a 75 tobacco sticks or tomato sticks.
Okay, so you're looking for some tobacco sticks or tomato sticks, either one.
Tobacco sticks, 75.
Okay. And what's your phone number?
75 to 100.
Okay, so you want 75 or 100 tobacco sticks?
Tobacco sticks or tomato sticks.
Okay, either one.
The number to call is 865-352-7358.
All right, 865-352-7358.
Yes.
All right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Now, I got some kin folks up in Campbell County. They probably got tobacco sticks still yet because they still probably raise some tobacco. I don't know if they do it still yet or not. They did a few years ago. So maybe. I don't know of anybody. You all know of anybody right around here that still got a little tobacco crop? Tobacco patch is what we used to call it. That was kind of an odd thing, too, because the government told you how much you could grow. You couldn't just go out and grow a field of tobacco. They allotted you a certain amount, and then they come out with a chain and chained it off to make sure that you growed that. And then when you took it and sold it, they weighed it, and they knew about how much you could grow on that little plot of land, too. Trading Time, you got a password?
Okay.
Hello?
Health Markets.
There you go. You got it.
All right. Nothing to sell, but you just put me a trip down memory lane. I growed up there in front of that old radio station. Old Ralph Christ, he used to be one of their first salesmen. Do you know if he's still alive or not?
I think Ralph passed away. I'm not.
Like I said, I know it's been a long time ago, but I definitely remember he was, I think, one of their first salesmen after they built a new station up on the hill.
Yeah, Ralph was, and then, of course, Phillip, Charlie Phillips, he come not.
Oh, yeah, I remember Charlie well. I used to spot for him at the ball games back when I was in high school.
Oh, did you really? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So me and Doug Broadway did.
I forgot about old Doug. What, is he still living?
Yeah, I talked to his mom about a year ago. First time I've talked to her in years. He finally retired, but where he's living at, I forgot where she said it was at.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about him in a long time. But yeah, I know you lived right here. You could throw a rock from this station down there where you lived at, couldn't you?
Exactly right. And a small rock at that. Yeah, I just want maybe if Ralph might still be alive. Not if he ain't, though. I mean, he's a good one. I always liked, I was a kid, he always liked, was good to me and everything.
Oh, yeah, he was a good guy. Wasn't Ralph, he was a preacher, wasn't he? Was Ralph?
I really can't remember.
I think he was. It seemed like he was. I think he lived in Oliver Springs.
Yeah.
And I believe he was a preacher.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, enough on history. Somebody might be wanting to sell something. Let me go and get on off here. I appreciate you.
All right, buddy. We'll see you. Bye-bye. All righty. Yeah, there is a lot of history in WYSH, and that is a fact. There is a lot of history here. And, of course, I don't know all of it. I wasn't here all that time. I haven't been here, consistently since 1960, because I left and went away and came back and went away and come back and all that. And I think I come back this last time, I guess, was in 2012 or 2013. I don't know. Somewhere right in there. Trading time, you got our password.
Yes, it's Health Market.
Health Markets is right. Go right ahead.
Yes, tonight I've got an antique shelving unit. It has 2 drawers up on top and a mirror, and the drawers have dovetail. It's 62 inches tall and 39 inches wide. I've got it for $150, and I have a 1955 Cupid cast iron trivet. I also have a 4-piece silver-plated serving tea set. And for anyone that's interested in any of these items, and I also have some scrubs for sale, give me a phone call at 865-237-2435.
All right, 865-237-2435.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. You take care. Bye-bye. All right, in the last item, I believe she said she had some scrubs. So if you need some scrubs, give this lady a call. Trading time, you got her password.
Health Market.
Health Markets is right. Is this who I think it is?
I don't know. Who do you think it is?
I thought you might be a Fincastle boy.
No, I'm Jeff here in Oak Ridge.
Oh, okay. You sound like Bolanger a little bit. I apologize for putting that off on you, though. But
oh, goodness. I may just have to hang up.
I'm telling you. Because if you know old Bolanger, you would hang it. You might come up here and whoop me. I don't know.
Well, I've heard him talk on here a bunch.
He's a good guy. He really is. He's a super... and I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going on with him.
Well, David, I'm looking for the old Honda 304 Trax 4-wheelers, running or not, if anybody's got one. Still looking for the old Honda Trail 50s, 70s, 90s, 110s, and the XL street and trail dirt bikes, still the old Honda little motorcycles. If anybody's got one running or not for sale, I'd take it off their hands if it's reasonably priced. And looking for around the 32-inch TV, LCD TV for spare bedroom. Like to find a Vizio or Samsung, something in good shape that's 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody happens to have a Mazda Miata convertible, my wife's looking for one. Somebody's got one that's not eat up with miles in good condition for $5,000 or less. I might be interested in it. And I can be reached here in Oak Ridge at 865-482-7643.
865-482-7643. We got you covered.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, bud. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Trading time, you got our password? Hello.
About Health Market.
Yeah, buddy, that's it. How you doing today?
Pretty good. You doing all right, David?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm glad to hear you back on here. I wondered what had happened to you. I thought maybe you'd moved to Canada or something.
Oh, Lord, no. Couldn't handle it up there in Canada. Couldn't handle it up there. But I've got a bunch of stuff I need to get rid of.
All right.
About 3 weeks worth. I've still got a bunch of office furniture and need to clean that one garage out over there. And I've got a roll-around copier printer. It's made by Canon. Need to get rid of that thing. I've got all kinds of flea market stuff over there. I think there's one container that's got nothing but gaskets. And there's a set of taillights from a Jeep Cherokee from a 95 up to a 99. Need to get rid of all that stuff.
I've got got all kinds of big women's clothes. Like I said the other night, there's shoes, coats, gowns, jackets, tops, bottoms, you name it, there's in it. And I heard that one guy on there, he was looking for some power tools, the battery powered. I've got a set of Craftsman that's got the Sawzall, the steel saw, the drill, the lights, and I've got a set of Hitachi that's got the steel saw, the drill, the light, and they've got 2 batteries, charger, and that Hitachi set has got the carrying bag with it. And the number is 865-369-1403. About to forget my phone number.
865-369-1403.
Yeah, and after Friday, I'm going to start taking orders for the wind chimes and all the stuff that we make out of the bamboo, so they can jot that number down, because I've had so many people call and wanting it, and I'm just having to start over and take orders on them.
Yeah, okay. All righty, 865-369-1403.
Thank you, David. Have a good night, buddy.
You too, Mr. Bailey. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks.
Trading time, you got our password?
Yes, David. Health Market?
Health Markets, that's right. Go right ahead.
Yes, I'm looking for some carpenter bee traps.
Okay.
And my number is 865-603-9894.
All right, 865-603-9894.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Susan.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All righty, and we had a few more lines lit up there, so give me a call back, 457-1380 or 877-711-4005. Trading time, you got our password?
Yeah, David, it's Health Market.
Yeah, that's it, Andy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, buddy. I just walked in the door, and I got lucky and caught you guys with about 12 minutes left.
Well, you did. I was wondering where you was at.
I just got out of work.
Oh, did you? Well,
yeah, I just barely caught you.
You sure did. You didn't get in too quick, did you?
Yeah, buddy. No, but I'm going to run it real quick so other people can get in since we only got a few minutes left.
Okay.
Doing all right? You look good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you.
All right. This is what I got. I still got that kitchen table with 4 chairs. Now, the cushions on the chairs are white. The table and the chairs are solid brown, and it has a leaf in the middle, and then it has a leaf on each end of the table. I think the table's like, I don't know, 50, 60, that outfit is, because both of the leaves on the ends of the table, they lay down too. So, but I'm asking $100 on that if somebody's interested, something like that. I got that tent. Summer's here. Somebody might want that tent for $100. That's offer on it. Might do some trading on that stuff. And still got 2 rings left, ladies' rings, 10-karat gold, and they're $100 a piece. I got 2 silver bracelets left. They're $50 a piece. And let me see. I got a dehumidifier, David, and I got a humidifier. Each one. I got one of each. I just got them yesterday. They look brand new. They're about 2.5 feet, maybe 3 feet tall. They're all digital. They got wheels on the bottom of them, and they are heavy. I opened one up to see how good a shape and everything it was. Man, that thing's nothing but copper. That's all it is. There's a lot of copper in them things. I didn't know that. But I want $100 a piece for them things. Them things work excellent. $100 a piece for them. They probably cost a couple $100. But I'll take $100 a piece on them. And then I got some Pokemon cards. I got about 200 of them. Them are from 1990. Is when they first made them, 1990. These are in mint condition. They're in plastic. They just have to give me a call. I'll give them a price, or maybe I'll trade them all off for something. I might do something like that. But they can give me a call at 423-494-1678. That's 423-494-1678. David, I appreciate it. You have a good night, buddy.
All right, buddy. You take care.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All righty. Well, we had a couple more lines lit up there, so give me a call back, 457-1380 or 877-711-4005. And Andy's number is 423-494-1678. Our password tonight is Health Markets, and they're located here in Clinton at 442 North Main Street. It's up there at the railroad overpass, across from, well, I don't know. They've changed it up there. I'm not sure what the name of the convenience store is now. It used to be a BP station, and now I think they've changed it to something else, so I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, it's at 442 North Main Street here in Kenton, unless you're going out of town. Trading time, you got a password?
Health Market.
Health Markets is right. Go right ahead.
Okay, David, I still got that little tie-down cleats or something goes on the unit track in the bed of a pickup truck. They call them, I forgot what they call them, tie-downs or something. Not cleats. Cleats. I got two for $15, four for $25.
Okay.
I've got a 110 volt, plug-in chainsaw, and a 110 volt plug-in leaf blower, and about $30 a piece on those. I got a Black & Decker 18 volt hedge trimmer for $5, and Black & Decker 18 volt leaf blower for $5, and I've got a Skill 14.5 volt drill and light for $3. Now, somebody ought to call about those things anyway.
Yeah.
And the number to call, if you're interested or want to know some more stuff about the stuff I've got, is 865-457-1981, 457-1981.
All righty. We have got you covered.
Okay, thanks, David.
All right, take care, buddy.
Bye.
All right, and as he said, 457-1981 or 457-1981. Call it any way you want to, and you'll get that guy right there. All righty. Well, it's about time to get off the air again, isn't it? We just talk and carry it on here tonight and run the time out, I guess, looks like. I can figure out how to get enough of this stuff off to get us off there without really putting us off the air for good. Here we go. I think we're getting it there close to it now. Thank you all for being along. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can get this one more call in here before we go off. Trading time, you got our password?
No, David, I just got in, but now turn around.
How you doing?
Since you was talking there.
No, that's okay, Jerry. How you doing today?
I'm blessed, but I'm doing good. I went and seen my mom. I hadn't seen her 2 years.
Is that right? Well, I'm glad
because of COVID.
Yeah, I know what you mean, buddy.
Days her birthday.